So here we are here with the fabulous Adam Lambert.
Hello.
We're here at the Grammys.
Yep.
You have a long history at the Grammys. Last year you were nominated, and the year before that you were a fashion correspondent.
It was, yeah.
Which begs
in
the
a really
question.
horrible bolo tie. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Well, that
I
begs-
look back sometimes on my fashion, and I'm like, really, Adam? Man, it's like a learning process.
Well, that begs the question: what are you going? Are you going to the Grammys this year?
I'm not going.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm going to be taking off. I'm doing some more promo back east, so I'm flying on Sunday.
See, I was going to ask you what you were going to wear.
I'm going to be going to the Clive party on Saturday, though.
And
so
what outfit do you have planned for that?
I don't know yet. I'm working on it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Well, actually, we've talked about this before, but your fashion has evolved a little bit in the past few years, since your bolo tie years. No more bolo ties.
No
They're
more bolo.
They're out this season.
Good
Can
Lord.
you talk a little bit about sort of how your look has evolved? It's still a rock star look, but it's a little more.
I don't know. I mean, I could be really self-aware and try to analyze it, but I'm just wearing what I like, and I think that I think I'm wanting to be a little more comfortable lately, and I'm kind of drawn to stuff that's a little more practical, even though it does have an edge and it's interesting. I don't know. Stuff that's a little more organic, I guess.
Now, since we are at the Grammys, and I know last year I was sad you lost, but you lost to a worthy opponent.
He's amazing.
Bruno Mars
Mars is amazing.
I need to hear some information about this possible collaboration you've got going
We
on
are
with Bruno
working
Mars.
on a song, and we are doing more work on it in the next couple weeks. It's not finished yet, so
Okay.
it's sounding really good. Let's just put it that way.
It's not a 100% for your album, or is it?
I think it is. Yeah, we have Dr. Luke producing it now, so it's like sounding really, really good.
Very
Yeah.
nice. So, can you give me any information about the vibe of the song? Slow, fast,
Fast dance song.
happy, fast,
Yeah,
cuckoo style.
it's its own style. Yeah,
So
I can't say too much.
Okay. And I have to ask you, I'm sure you've been asked this a lot, but there was a rumor going on last week. It made me so happy, and then it wasn't true.
Well, no, it's not true.
This is the Queen rumor.
Here, this is okay. It's actually been a little bit difficult because I made a promise to not reveal any details yet.
I can tell you want to talk about it.
I do want to talk about it. What I can say is, I will be singing with Queen this year. That is true. I'm not joining the band because I have my own thing to do. I got my own album to promote. So it's not like a fronting Queen joining the band permanently, but you will see me singing with them this year. That's all I can say.
I need to know if it's Sonosphere because, these tickets
I can't.
book up
That's
fast.
all I can say. I cannot confirm anything else. I've made promises.
Oh, now you were just overseas. Let's talk about other stuff you were doing besides being confused as being Queen singer while you were overseas. What were you doing over there? Were you playing? Were you doing promo?
I did a couple performances, and it was basically to go and start talking to radio stations and media and to meet people and to just get the word out about the album. It's really exciting. I think that there's some buzz happening, which is great. And we did some great performances, some showcases, one in Austria, one in London. It was great. And then performed in some radio stations, did some unplugged of Better Than I Know Myself and Outlaws of Love and What Do You Want From Me and Fever, and yeah, it was fun.
Was that Trespassing song not supposed to end up online?
It wasn't actually, but
It's too late now.
But I'm really glad it did. I'm glad the fans are feeling it because I'm feeling it, and I can't wait for everybody to hear the track.
Right, the electric.
Yeah, because obviously it's going to be much different than an acoustic. So
Now, last question, because I know you're a busy guy. You are an American Idol, but it seems like there's a huge amount of buzz for you overseas, and it seems like a lot of the early promo and the early buzz is coming from overseas. Why is that? Why do you feel? Are you deliberately trying to create the buzz overseas first?
Leading the Witness. You'd have to talk to my record label about that.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Do you?
I can't really say.
A lot of people from American Idol don't necessarily have the fan base overseas that you do. You don't.
Yeah.
What do you think it is that makes it different for you?
Well, I mean, I think when we put together the first album, when we first started and we all sat down, I sat down with the label. They expressed an interest to make it an international project. So. It really comes down to them having the interest in doing it, and they set everything up with the last album, and we had a really good response. So it kind of planted the seed for album number 2.
Are these people who've seen you, who are fans of you in different countries, are they people that saw you on American Idol, or do they not know you from that show?
Some countries get American Idol as it's airing. I know like Finland gets it, New Zealand gets it, I believe parts of the South Pacific, like Indonesia, Philippines, I think they get it. And there might be like one other. I think the UK gets it like a couple weeks later on a syndicated cable network. But some countries get it, and then in some of the other regions, I'm a new artist to them.
Right.
They hear American Idol, but they didn't necessarily see the show. Which in some cases, I would venture to say might be a good thing, because then there's no preconceived notions.
Okay. You're being dragged away.
I'm
I will
being
see you at
dragged
the
away.
Grammys next year when Trespassing is nominated for Album of the Year.
I hope so.
Until
That
then,
would be cool.
take care.
Thank you.